In this third session of Revision Through MCQ series, let's try to tackle the philosophical history of the age of Mahajanpadas, that is the history of Buddhism and Jainism. See the first question. It says that which of the following inscriptions of Ashoka confirms that tradition that Buddha was born in Lumbini? Answer is very simple. Ashoka constructed the Rummandai or Lumbini pillar inscription, where he said that he was reducing the taxes for the people because that was the birthplace of Buddha. So answer here would be Rummandai pillar inscription. Next question says that where did Mahatma Buddha's Mahaparinirvan take place? What was Mahaparinirvan? Death of Buddha. अब याद रखेंगे, when you talk about death of Buddha or Mahaparinirvan, it took place in Kushinagar or Kushinara. Kushinara was one of the capital of the Mallas. Additional information, Mallas got second capital, that was called Pavapuri, and Pavapuri was the place where Mahavira died. Next question says that which of the following describes best the concept of nirvana in Buddhism? Look, Buddhism never believes in soul. That is why Buddhism cannot talk about moksha or salvation of soul. So the ultimate goal in Buddhism is nirvana. And what is nirvana? The perfect conditioning of mind. What is perfect conditioning of mind? The extinction of the flame of desire. So answer here would be A. The next question says that who was Alara Kalam? अब याद रखिएगा, the most favorite teacher of Buddha was Alara Kalam. Additional information, the most favorite disciple of Buddha was Ananda. Next, 4 Buddhist councils were held in following places. Arrange them in chronological order. So, Buddhist councils को chronological order में लगाना है. अब एक simple सी बात याद रखिए. The first Buddhist council was in Rajagriha, and this was the time of ruler Ajatasattu. The second Buddhist council was in Vaishali, and that was the time of the ruler Kalashoka. The third Buddhist council was in Patliputra, and that was the time of Ashoka. The fourth Buddhist council was in Kundalwan in Kashmir, and this was the time of Kanishka. This is what is the chronological sequence. Which of the following Buddhist text contains the rules of monastic life? Look, in this question answer is very simple. You have to know that the most important Buddhist books, they are known as Tripitak, the 3 Pitakas. One of the 3 Pitakas is Vinay Pitak. So what is Vinay Pitak? It talks about Vinay or the rules of the behavior of the monks. So answer here would be B, Vinay Pitak. It talks about the rules of monastic life. The next question says that the stupa site which is not connected with any incident of Lord Buddha's life is, the answer is Sanchi. Sanchi stupa is one of the most prominent stupas in India, but it was constructed much later by Ashoka. So answer here would be B. Next question says that the first human statue worshipped in India were those of, the answer is very simple. Look, the first human images worshipped in India, they were that of Buddha. You may talk about that in IVC, you also got a Pashupati like seal, but you have to know that that Pashupati image in IVC was not a human looking like image. The first human looking like image in India which were worshipped, they were that of Buddha. Later, copying and trying to compete with Buddhism, image worship also came into Hinduism gradually. Next question says that which of the following rulers did not contribute towards the expansion of Buddhism? Look, after the Mauryan dynasty, the Shunga dynasty came, and the Shungas claimed themselves to be the Brahmanical rulers, and they suppressed Buddhism. So one ruler who did not support the expansion of Buddhism was Pushyamitra Sung. Answer here would be D. Next question says that the painting of Bodhisattva Padmapani is one of the most famous and oft illustrated paintings. अब याद रखिएगा, अजंता in Maharashtra is UNESCO site, And most of the paintings, they represent the Buddhist themes. The most famous painting in Ajanta caves, it is that of Padmapani Buddha. So answer here would be A. Next question says that the Buddhist center of learning is. So among these, if you talk about Vikramshila in Bihar, it emerged as a big hub of Vajrayan Buddhism. Vajrayan Buddhism. And not only this, from here the Vajrayan Buddhism also spread to other areas like Tibet, Mongolia, Nepal and other parts. No? So answer here would be Vikramshila. Next question says that Nalanda University was founded during the dynasty of. The answer is simple. The dynasty was Gupta dynasty. The Gupta ruler was Kumar Gupta, who actually was the ruler when Nalanda Buddhist University was established. Next question says that where was Mahavira Swami born? So Mahavir, he was born in Vaishali in Bihar. The place was Kundagram. So answer here would be A. Next question says that on the banks of which river did Mahavir Swami attain enlightenment? अब एक सिंपल सी बात याद रखिएगा, Mahavira left home at the age of 30 and he got enlightenment at the age of 42 on the banks of Rijupalika river. Additional information is that Buddha got enlightenment on the banks of Niranjana river. Niranjana river is also called Palgu river. The next question is Shadvad is related to. The answer is simple. It's Jain philosophy. Look, in Jain philosophy, there is a core idea that is called Shadvad, that no one has got perfect absolute knowledge, and that is why nothing can be said with certainty. That is what is called Shadvad. Another core philosophy of Jainism is Anekantvad. What Anekantvad says that from different angles the truth would look very different. So Shadvad and Anekantvad, they are the core philosophies of Jainism. So answer here again would be Jainism. The next question says that in Jain religion, which word is used for complete intellect? Just now we discussed about Shadvad and Anekantvad. So basically Jainism believes that the general people, they do not have absolute knowledge. So who has absolute knowledge? Tirthankar only can be considered the personality having complete knowledge. This complete knowledge is called Keval Gyan or Kaivalya. So the complete intellect in Jain religion is Kaivalya. Next question says that who was the founder of Shwetambar? अब याद रखिएगा, in Jainism there are two prominent sects, Shwetambar and Digambar. Shwetambar sect was established by Sthulabahu and Bhadrabahu established Digambar sect. Digambar sect of Jainism. This is additional information. The next question is the Jivika sect was founded by. The answer is Makhali Gosal. अब एक सिंपल सी बात याद रखिए that in 6th century BC around, apart from Buddhism and Jainism, there was also a rise of so many other philosophical ideas. One of them was the Ajivika ideology that was founded by Makhali Gosal. The Ajivikas were extreme fatalists and they believed that no type of karma would have any impact on the outcome or the fate. Nothing can be changed. So extreme fatalist, they were Ajivikas. Makhali Gosal was the founder. Additional information is that initially Makhali Gosal was one of the companions, one of the associates of Mahavira as well. But later Mahavira left the company of Makhali Gosal. Very soon I'll come up with the next session of the Revision Through MCQ series.